Hello guys, so today I'm going to be showcasing some of my ant colonies and doing updates on them, and I'm also going to be showcasing a brand new ant that I just recently got. So yeah. So first up, I'm going to be showcasing my Solenopsis Queen and her colony. Now this is a video of her a few weeks ago when I did my last update. Here in this video, she had a few larvae and a ton of eggs, and here she is today. She now has 3 workers and a much larger brood pile. It's kind of hidden though. But aside from the pile of brood, she also obviously has 3 new workers. Now the first generation of workers that a colony has are called nanitics. This first generation of workers are going to be a lot smaller than the workers that will hatch in the future. This specific species of Solenopsis ant actually has a huge variation in worker size, and will probably have very large workers, very small workers, and very huge major workers or soldier ants. But these huge soldier ants and major workers will not come until the colony has matured past around 50 workers. This will not take long though, as Solenopsis ants are known for growing extremely fast. So it probably won't be that long until we start to see these soldiers. Anyway, that will conclude the update on these ants. So moving on to the next ants. These next ants here that I will be showing are also relatively new, and they are Camponotus Ca02. This colony I just recently got has about 2 workers and maybe 4 brood, not counting the eggs, which they have around 6 of. Now, these ants are known for being one of the, if not the largest Camponotus species in the USA. This species of ant is also the first ant I ever kept, and they are probably one of my favorite ants in the USA. Now, just like the fire ants that I just showed you all, these ants also have very large variations in size, with major workers and just larger workers, but those don't come till around the 2nd year of keeping ants. But sometimes, especially for this species, they can come a little earlier. In my experience with this ant species, the earliest I have ever seen a noticeable variation in size happen was around the 10 or 15 worker mark, and the latest has been around 60 workers. But just like all Camponotus ants, these ants do have very slow growth rates, so patience is key when keeping these ants. Anyway, that will conclude this ant, and we will now move on to the 3rd and final ant. This is the 3rd and final ant I will be showing today. They are brand new to the channel, and they are called Camponotus Fragillis, I'm pretty sure. My colony here has 1 queen and just 1 worker and a small pile of eggs. This species of ant is relatively small compared to other species of carpenter ants, but them being small also comes with its advantages. As other carpenter ants take a long time to develop due to their large size, these carpenter ants actually have a pretty fast and steady growth rate once the first generation of workers is laid and hatched. Another thing is their colors. Compared to other carpenter ants, which are more darker oranges and darker browns and reds, these ants are actually usually very brighter and more noticeable yellow. This specific ant I have here is actually a more darker color than they usually are. These ants are also known for having, despite their small size, some very impressive sized majors, which are the soldier ants in the colony. These soldier ants usually have a moderately large body, but the thing that stands out about them is their large heads, giving these ants the nickname of bobblehead ants. These soldiers and majors do not come till later in the colony's growth, as is for most ants. But anyway, this is my first time keeping this ant species, so any tips is much appreciated. Anyway, that is all the ants I had to show today, so thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.